So your Module 3 discussion is a little different than your typical module discussions that you'll see. So I wanted to just take a moment to review this with you. So if you go to the Module 3 discussion assignment in Canvas, you'll see the very first line says, read and complete the mental health movie analysis assignment instructions. So you're going to want to click on that and it'll come up with a document that you can download. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at this list of movies and you're going to choose one of them to watch. You can choose any of these from the list below, and it just gives you a little information about when it was, when the movie was made, and what the diagnosis is in the movie, or what diagnoses you may see in the movie. So you just want to choose one of those. You want to watch the movie. And then after watching the movie, you're going to identify and analyze the portrayal of the featured mental illness by answering these questions that you'll find below in your initial post. So this initial post is going to be a presentation. You can choose whatever means you'd like, PowerPoint, Prezi, whatever other options are out there. But once you create the presentation, you're going to voice over explaining your answers to each question. And you want to make sure that you are fully answering all the questions, that you are providing all of the information that's needed, including providing the title of the movie and your name on the first slide of the presentation. You want to make sure that you are ending the presentation with your APA formatted references for anything that you used, including the movie. And then you're going to go through and you're going to answer all these questions. And each section specifically tells you exactly what you need in each section. I know typically presentations don't require multiple sentences on them. However, for this particular assignment, you want to make sure that you follow these instructions and give the 3 to 5 sentence paragraph on the slide, and then that you're discussing that information when you do the voiceover. So you'll want to review this and make sure you're answering all these questions. For number 3, you can choose to either answer the questions under section A, or you can choose to answer the questions under section B. You do not have to do both. You only have to pick either the questions under A for professional ethics or the question under B for perpetuation of stigma. Then this assignment description gives you broad sense of that you're making a presentation, which it already said, with voiceover explaining your answers, and you're going to create a slide for each section. You can use more than one slide per section if needed, and then you're going to present that presentation as your initial post. It doesn't require any additional words. Just take the post, upload it to the to the discussion post, and that's your initial post. That's due by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then your 2 peer responses, just like normal, are going to be due on Sunday. For your 2 peer responses, you want to choose 2 peers who completed their post on a different movie than yours. And for each one of those peer responses, you need to provide at least one positive feedback comment, at least one constructive feedback comment, which is an area they could improve on. And you want to ask at least one question to prompt further discussion with your peer. So why do we do this assignment? It's important for you to be able to recognize various mental health diagnoses and the symptoms of those diagnoses. It's one thing to read about it in a written case study, but it's something completely different when you watch it and you know the story behind the person. So your main job as an OTA is going to be providing treatments and coming up with ideas for those treatments for your clients. You'll also need to recognize unethical behaviors and possible stigmas that may be present with clients who have mental illnesses, so that you can provide them the best care that they deserve, while being cognizant of how they should be treated versus how some others may treat them. And then your rubric for this assignment, it will tell you exactly what we're looking for. Did you answer all the questions? Did you provide all the required information using the appropriate amount of sentences? All of that is right here in the rubric. And then also tells you what you get for your peer responses. So this discussion is also a little different in that it is not worth 20 points, it's worth 100 points. So this is an important assignment. If you have any questions about it or you are confused with the directions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to help.